The Sonic franchise has been out for a long time, and on the Game Boy Advance, there was one of the first games of Sonic to be released that wasn't on one of Sega's own consoles. This is Sonic Genesis, so this is the game for the Game Boy Advance. It's official and licensed. It has 2 modes, which I'll show you later, but from what you can see now, it's slightly underwhelming, and when I say slightly I mean very. So at the moment we've got just what you would expect from a Sonic game, the Sonic and the different levels. It's pretty much the same as just what you would expect from Sonic 1, because this is a Sonic 1 sort of tribute, but it's nowhere near as good. And if you listen to the music really carefully, which I'll pull up in a sec, there is a big difference between what they had in the original game and what they put on in this game. So that's just one of the many things wrong with it. But first, let's check out the different modes and just have a play about. As you open the game, it asks you just to go through this credits thing. Licensed by Nintendo. I always love that loading screen. Created by the Sonic team, so it is official. Right, press start. And I'm going to choose the original mode. Don't worry, you'll see anniversary mode soon as well. And Green Hills, let's start there. Right, what are the buttons? Right, okay. Let's go this way. Yo, why am I going so fast? Right, because I'm playing this on an emulator, it's a little bit difficult for me to know what to press. If you haven't noticed, if I press down and then the button to jump, which should send me straight into like this spinny fast bit, it doesn't actually do that. Look at the terrible graphics in this. It's so hard to move. Oh my goodness. I'm not gonna lie, this is terrible. I cannot play this. You can't even do like the spinny thing. Right, so I've got to go, run, and then down. Let's see if I can finish this level. As you can see, the graphics are terrible, and the controls are just like abysmal. Look. I've gotta like... Oh, what even is this? I've gotta run and then... See, I'm literally having to run through these loops. And that's the only... Going through those tubes is the only time where I can actually spin. Oh my goodness, this is terrible. I have to jump and just hope I hit these guys. Oh, there we go. I've completed level 1. Wow, is that one done? Right, well. I'm not going to do that again, because that was painful. And now it just makes me sad. I cannot play using the normal buttons. It's painful, it is. Now, no. That's not my only problem with it. You'll see in a second. But that's number 1. The controls are just terrible. And number 2 is, it just looks bad. I mean, I have a Game Boy Advance. The reason why I'm not using it is because it's very difficult to film on it. It doesn't look that bad. bad on it, but on this massive screen, it looks shocking. Right, so now we're gonna do anniversary mode, and now you're gonna see the difference. Right, look at that. Look at this. Look how great this is. I need to keep my fingers on the buttons I'm using. Oh, my hands are doing the wrong things because my controls are super weird. This is so hard to play on computer, actually. But see, you see how much better that jumpy thing was? Okay, I take that back. Oh my goodness, 0 rings. The reason why I'm struggling so much is on both an Xbox controller and on my Game Boy. The D-pad, the directional stuff, is on the other hand. That's my left hand doing that. Now, I was looking at another video of just gameplay. Oh, look how terrible that looks. Looking at some gameplay, and you know how when you go through those spinny things, like the checkpoints, there can be like these special levels that you can go to. Oh, it looks terrible. I'll pull that up for you now. Also, while I'm editing, I just noticed, you see up there's a big ring. If you don't jump through that ring, then something doesn't happen. I think it's you get a Chaos Emerald if you jump through it, something like that. But you got like 2 seconds to jump through that, and if you miss, you just don't get it. For the rest of the whole game, you'll just have to restart and play through the whole game. So let's say I'm on the last level, and I have to jump through that. Oh, look, I missed. I'd have to play through the whole thing again. Yeah, well, now I've just passed the act there, so done that. And the music, I'll pull up a side to side for you now. This just makes me sad. This is what it looks like on the actual Game Boy Advance. Just have a look. And for comparison, this is another Sonic game. This is called Sonic Advance, and this one was meant for the Game Boy Advance. Now, obviously, the last one was meant for the Game Boy Advance, but that was sort of a tribute for the game Sonic 1, which is on practically everything nowadays. You can even get it in a Tesla. But now this just shows, because this game is infinitely better, and you can just see that from the gameplay that I'm showing you here. It's so much better, and it's a shame on the one before, but also it's kind of embarrassing, because I know full well one of my friends, the Faker and Tells Kosho, he could make a game that's 3 times better than that in 20 minutes. So it's like, and this console, if it can play this, if it can play like big games like Pokemon, Mortal Kombat, stuff like that, in pretty good graphics for a portable console of 2001, then it's just, there's no reason why they should be so struggling to make a game like this. And also, it's the same people. These are both made by Sega. This is both a Sonic game, so I just don't see why they had to ruin it. Well, if you enjoyed, then make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and Sonic Genesis hates me, and I hate it back. Bye!